St. Lucian farmers have been encouraged to embrace papaya production as a means of agricultural diversification. The Ministry of Agriculture recently conducted a workshop on the cultivation and management of papaya, also known as pawpaw. Manus Cherry is an agronomist in the ministry.
It's a long-term crop and can also be a cash crop. The yields are very high, and hence the reason why we are also renewing the interest of papaya cultivation and management. We have done a few demonstration visits, extension visits, and we have noticed that the farmers are interested. There is a high demand in the interest of growing pawpaw because of the benefits that can be derived from the biological characteristics of the plant. And also the market. The market is demanding more and more pawpaw as time goes by, and hence the reason why we are trying to groom and transfer the knowledge onto the farmers to increase production and eventually export pawpaws if possible.
The farmers were exposed to the best production practices, how to determine the sexes of the fruit, because pawpaw has 3 sexes, that is male, female, and hermaphrodite. The farmers also learned marketing forecasts.
They are now being trained to develop novel techniques as to how to enable the pawpaw to prolong its reproductive cycle and to eventually help the farmers get very good returns after cultivation and management of the crop. Farmers and other growers and producers are looking for ways to diversify. They are looking for other ways of boosting up their income. And of course, if the opportunity is given to market more pawpaw, then we would definitely see an increase in the pawpaw producers and pawpaw farmers. The farmers are very worried about diseases. For example, in Region 7, an extension officer told me that some of the farmers were experiencing some terrible disease attacks, and that was probably due to the stem canker by the Erwinia papayi bacteria. And one of the things we've recommended to the farmers is to, first of all, focus on prevention. Do your weed control and all your cultural practices effectively in order to decrease and reduce the bacterium that would eventually affect the plants and affect the farmers' pawpaw orchard.
And in terms of fertilizer application?
Of course, fertilizer application is very important, and some of the farmers have questioned as to which fertilizers would be the best. We've recommended them to, apart from the NPK fertilizer, to do a mixture, to add fertilizers which have a source of boron, which have sources of sulfur and zinc, in order to balance the nutrient uptake.
Extension officers joined the farmers at the Union Industrial Estate for a demonstration led by Taiwanese farming experts.
There are a lot of things I didn't know about the pest control, how often, how you do it, and I find it helps many of the farmers to know how to actually cultivate pawpaw in papaya in the best way. Today we had a field visit where we were able to see that how you could actually snap the pawpaw tree so that it grows low to the ground, which enables one to harvest it easier. And I was told that the lifespan of the pawpaw is between 1 year to 1.5, and thereafter it is best that you cut and replant because it is not very productive at that stage.